Greetings everybody, Ocarina Games Online. Welcome back to more of The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Last time, we went through the Gerudo Fortress, and we now have we became a Gerudo ourselves, essentially. We joined their ranks, and in this episode, over there is the Haunted Wasteland. Hey, rookie. You going into the desert? I'll open this gate for you, but you can't cross the desert unless you pass the two trials. The first trial is the River of Sand. You can't walk across this river. After you cross it, follow the flags we place there. The second trial is the Phantom Guide. Those without eyes that can see the truth will only find themselves returning here. You're going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go ahead. And the way has been opened for us. So now we have to brave the Haunted Wasteland, which is basically a second Lost Woods. But it's actually not that bad. Here we go. First off, this is the River of Sand they were talking about. You can't walk across it, so you have to long shot instead. You do need the long shot for this. You can't just use your regular hook shot. Then there's some flags placed around that you can barely see. You gotta follow those flags. There seems to be a shop over here, though. Let's stop on by. There's a merchant right there who's on a carpet. Below him is a pit of sand, so if you fall in it, you're going back to the start of the desert. I think the idea is you gotta use, like, your hover boots to go over to him. Go away, Navi. But if you can get there, he's gonna say you bomb shoes. I'll try to get there at least to show it. Okay, no problemo. Welcome. I'm selling stuff strange and rare from all over the world to everybody. Today's special is a dangerous running object, terrifying. I won't tell you what it is until I see the money. How about 200 rupees? Why not? We're not gonna use money for anything else anyways. And just like that, he's got bomb shoes. So, we just got buy ourselves another 10 bomb shoes. But let's get back to the path at hand. And equip our normal boots again, because ice physics suck, even though we're technically not on ice. But that's beside the point. No traction sucks, okay? Just follow the flags until you get to your destination. So now we go this way, and we go this way. Where's the other? Oh, over there. You can faintly see our destination off over there. Here we are. So the first trial is done. We're first gonna jump down here. As once again, here's the gold Skulltula. And I believe that is the one gold Skulltula that is in the Haunted Wasteland. But not only that, if you light these torches, Trish just appears. Right here. You get 50 rupees. It's decent, especially since we just blew 200 rupees on 10 bomb shoes. But now we should probably take on the second trial. First one, you're gonna need the Lens of Truth. Because the first trial took us to this ruin-like area. There's a tombstone here. One with the Eye of Truth shall be guided to the Spirit Temple by an inviting ghost. Use the Lens of Truth. I'll be your guide on your way, but coming back, I won't play. I'll show you the only way to go, so follow me and don't be slow. Hey, it's Gruntilda. But you basically have to make sure you got enough magic to follow this Poe, because it's going to lead you to where you need to go. But if you're worried about your magic, here's a trick. Just keep pressing the button again and again. He won't drain magic, and you can still see where he is. He'll just be flickering. I'm not going to use it though because I've got enough magic. You also have levers that are following you, which are these things in the sand. They'll spawn infinitely, so don't worry about killing them. Just ignore them. Plus, by this point, you should have a decent amount of heart containers, whether you're going for 100% or not. So, getting killed by them is not going to be a big worry, especially since they're only doing half a heart of damage to me. Keep following. Eventually, it's going to lead us to our final destination. Here we are. Welcome to the Desert Colossus. This is the final area of Hyrule. With this, we've explored everything Hyrule has to offer. There's a few things we can do here as well. First off, there's this. You bomb it. And we are granted entry into the Great Fairy's Fountain. This is one of the last ones in the game. And the ability you get is... it is handy. I don't use it personally, but it is pretty good. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. We have Nehru's Love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defense magic you can use with C. Nehru's Love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Nehru's Love. It's handy because it basically gives you invulnerability for, I think it's 30 seconds. But there's one catch to it. So, we've had MP costs, like we had the spin attack, which wasn't much. We have the fire arrow, which costs 2 MP. Din's Fire and Furor's Wind that costs 6 MP. Nehru's Love costs 12 NP, so it costs double Din's Fire Furor's Wind costs. So, use at your own risk. You're going to be consuming a lot of magic power. Anyways, let's go ahead and play the Sun Song because we're going to need a few things. And by a few things, I mean we're going to need some gold skull toys there in the area. This place, I believe, has 3 gold skull toys. Only one of them we can get right now. The other 2 we'll worry about in due time. Don't worry. But I believe one of them is around here on one of these trees. Is this one? Yep, it's this one. Oh yeah. So just in case you're wondering, trees act as hookshot targets. Oh, levers don't really help the situation either. If you do kill enough levers, you'll make a large lever spawn, which is, I guess it could be considered a mini boss or something. But I just want to attack this friggin' Skulltula. There. Got the gold Skulltula token. Now let's go. Because go over here. We have the next dungeon right here. So let's head inside. Welcome to the Spirit Temple, one of the last dungeons in the game. If you want to proceed to the past, you should return here with the pure heart of a child. If you want to proceed to the present, you should return here with the heart of a child. If you want to proceed to the future, you should return here with the heart of a child. If you want to proceed to the past, you should return here with the heart of a child. If you want to proceed to the present, you should return here with the heart of a child. If you want to proceed to the future, you should return here with the heart of a child. If you want to proceed to the present, you should return here with the heart of a child. If you want to proceed to the future, you should return here with the heart of a child. If you want to proceed to the present, you should return here with the heart of a child. If you want to proceed to the future, you should return here with the heart of a child. If you want to proceed to the present, you should return here with the heart of a child. If you want to proceed to the future, you should return here with the heart of a child. If you want to proceed to the present, you should return here with the heart of a child. If you want to traveler to the future, you should return here with the power of silver from the past. We head up here. There's two ways we can go. We can go here, but to crawl space. And if you haven't been able to figure out by now, adult Link can't go through crawl spaces. Over here, we've got this thing, but it's way too heavy for us. So there's nothing we can do right now. I guess for now we're just gonna leave. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this Requiem of Spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. You have learned the Requiem of Spirit. So now we have the ability to return to the Desert Colossus as a kid. So let's head on back to the Temple of Time. Because it seems we're not quite done with young Link yet. We still have a bit more to do with him. And you thought we were done with him after the bottom of the well. Of course not. Let's go back here. And let's place the sword back. Back here in the Temple of Time once again. Now it's time to head to the desert. Back here in the Desert Colossus, this time we're a kid. Now you might remember from God knows how long ago, we still have one more magic bean and one more bug. And we still have not used either of them. We're going to use both at the same time, but that's beside the point. Over here is the final soft soil patch. Let's plant some bugs. We no longer need to worry about picking up more bugs. Give it a second. And there's another gold Skulltula. And let's plant the magic beans. Alright, we'll have to return here as an adult later on. But I'm not going to worry about going back as an adult quite yet. Let's head into the Spirit Temple. Here we go. Who are you? I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? I'm not doing nothing, really. You have nothing to do? What good timing. Can you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second. I want to ask you first. Who wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you? What if I am? Well, haha, don't try to act cool, kid. I was just asking. A kid like you can never be one of Ganondorf's followers. Well, let's cut to the chase. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Naburu of the Gerudo. I'm a lone wolf thief. But don't get me wrong. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he stole from women and children, and he even killed people. A kid like you may not know this, but the Gerudo race consists only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Even though our laws say that lone male Gerudo must become king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what is your name, kid? Link? What kind of name is that? Well, anyway, I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's inside? The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. No, kid. Don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you if you try to equip them. I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it? I don't see why not. Thanks, kid. You and I, let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you can successfully get the silver gauntlets, I'll do something great for you. Well, let's enter. Now we can actually start going through the Spirit Temple. The Spirit Temple is a very interesting dungeon. Because the idea is you have to come here as both a kid and an adult. We have to start with the kid side, then we can come in here as an adult. Let's start by taking out all the enemies. I hate those spike traps. Whatever. Guess what? This thing, it's another Armos. When was the last time we saw these things? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. That opens the doors. So let's see what's through each of these. In here. Oh, hi, buddy. Great, we get to fight Stalfos as a kid. That sounds like fun, huh? Okay. You can just go die now. Alright. Fall into a pit. Works for me. Alright. What you have to do is you gotta throw your boomerang at the... Ah! Friggin' bubbles. Okay, come off it. Just throw your boomerang at the right... There we go. And we stunned the bubble, so we can just walk past them. Awesome. This dungeon has a lot of flying pots, just so you know. Alright, this room. That over there is a new enemy. That is an Anubis. They basically will mirror your path. Like, they'll follow your movement, so... They mirror you, basically. The idea is you want to put them in the fire, so it becomes more of a puzzle. Or so it would be. Hence, if you have Din's Fire, it's a lot easier. Is there anything else here? It doesn't seem like it. But, let's head on forward. Oh, yay. We know all about shadows and monsters that hang from the ceiling now, don't we? Alright. Let's go ahead and get our boomerang ready. Because War Masters, I hate them. Annoying. My expedition to the Forest Temple should be your indication of that. But at least it's gone, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh, you're on the other side, aren't you? Oh. I wasn't even paying attention. There's totally a gold sculpture right here that we can apparently attack from here. Okay. I don't think can I get the gold token right now? No. Okay. Let's collect the silver rupees though. Where's the last one? Is it here? Yep. That lowers the drawbridge, so now we have an easy way to get between the two areas. Which we actually... Dang it, this is also the first time we've been to this room. But basically what this room is, remember how we opened up 2 doors in the room with the Armos? This is the other one. Also, I feel so sorry for you if you don't have Din's Fire by now. Oh, but that makes them fire keys. No. Whatever. There's a key in here, and we can keep moving now. Gonna go this way. And let's head through here. Now, if you were to come here before, you'd find this locked door, which we couldn't do anything about. But now we have a small key. However, I think we're going to end things off here. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're going to be heading through that door, and we're going to be seeing about what lies beyond there. And we might find those silver gauntlets Naboru asked us to get. See you guys then.